So there are many ways that the ego is watching us, watching what we're doing, watching our choices, and trying to divert our attention back to the ego's agenda over and over and over again. Let's say that you made a mistake at work. Well, the ego might take that, the fact that you made the mistake and felt bad about it, and then whatever other insecurity you might have inside. Maybe it's about you being smart enough, maybe it's about people judging you, and it can take those things and then really drive it in deep inside of you and take your mind, hijack your attention, and just have you go back and forth between feeling really bad and then having these really negative thoughts, and then feeling really bad and then having the really negative thought. And sometimes the ego can drag something out to where for days, weeks, months, and even years, we feel bad about something. And it's simply something that we didn't pay enough attention to heal. And the ego used it to control us. Now, this impacts our lives in so many different ways. It impacts our life. Let's just say we get up in the morning and we want to work out, and we know that's what we want to do. We feel good. It helps us. It supports our well-being. But the ego just really easily says, that's not that important. And it can be pretty easy for us to say, oh yeah, it's probably not that important. Okay, let me do something else. So the ego can easily distract us. It can intervene when you're trying to go in a certain direction in life. Maybe you want to go back to school. And the ego says, oh, that's just a little too much for you. You're too old, it's too late, you don't have enough money, how would you support yourself? No, by the time the ego is done, you're not going to do it. And this can be anything. It can be in relationships, just saying, oh, you know, I'm not getting along with my friend, but whatever, one day we'll start talking again. Or a family member. Basically, the ego can downplay things or exaggerate things or paint false pictures until your entire reality is controlled by the ego. But I have every faith that we can do this, that we can bring love into this world in such a way that we can change the path that the world is taking, and that we can offer a hope that can lead us to our healing.